Hello everybody, I'm Technovoid, and with me I've got Peanut Scratch. Oh, I fooled everyone! It was hamster wings the whole time!
That was the shortest ruse of all time.
Yeah, it's true, but there was that
Are
one
we still
second.
talking about, like, igloos and stuff?
Oh, right. Yeah, I did have to bring Peanut on. Peanut's using a voice changer because hamster wings did get killed by a falling igloo. I was wrong. I said it was unlikely. I did not say it was impossible. And it turned out it did happen. So welcome, Peanut.
It was impossible.
Our
Whole
favorite
time.
our favorite Pokemon analyst has departed from us. Ripperoni in pieces.
But I'm still gonna play my week 6.
It's true, you will do that. This is a quick ball, week 5. Let's get straight into it with UnibrowJesus versus Lazadin.
Yeah.
So this is a matchup here that I think Jesus honestly likes a lot, because Blastoise and Primarina are both pretty good into this team, as is Mienshao, as is Delmise.
Giratina can be really good too if it's spec'd right.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, it does learn, like, Aura Sphere.
Sure. I think Dracozolt is a really big threat here, just because of both Bolt Beak and the ability.
I think Dracozolt's a big threat every single week
Right.
from Lazadin's side, because it just works so well under Sand. It complements everything that a Sand team has. It has 2 types that a Sand team just wouldn't ever have.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, Dracozolt is arguably just such a good Sand team Pokemon, and I'm proud of myself for suggesting it, because I never have to fight Lazadin, so I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, can't you just 6-0 everyone forever and then fight him?
Huh? No. No, even if I 6-0 everyone, I still cannot beat you guys in terms of getting to top 3. I'm that far behind right now. Yeah, so I'm just sitting back here, just like, doing my thing. So, in this match, Lazadin, I definitely think Dracozolt's looking like a pretty big threat. Cradily with the Storm Drain is always pretty good. This is our first time seeing Xatu, as far as I think. I think so, right?
Really? I feel like it's come, like, one time.
I feel like Xatu came...
Maybe not.
Xatu came to the fake match that I used Wobble's team and played against him.
Oh.
But it did not actually come to a TDD matchup. So this is Xatu's first appearance. Otherwise, I believe so. Otherwise, I mean, Excadrill's obviously a big threat. How do you feel about Chandelure into this team?
Not great.
What do you think instead would have been another good choice? I think Chandelure's not ideal.
I don't think a lot of Jesus' team is spec'd for Sand.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think the things that are do it really well.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of good Pokemon here that can do very well. And then on Lazadin's side, obviously Diancie, you do need to watch out for that. Of course, there's only really a couple Pokemon that need to watch out for it, which is less than usual. Tyranitar is that. I mean, yeah, I think it's really going to come down to Blastoise, Primarina, and Mienshao versus the Dracozolt and the Cradily. And maybe the Excadrill. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, it's Mienshao Delmise lead.
Yeah, so this first turn out of Jesus was entirely my recommendation. Lazadin didn't play how I thought he would.
So
I absolutely thought, hey, if Mienshao's out, he's going to protect Tyranitar. He just is. That's definitely going to happen. But he didn't at all.
Indeed.
So my plan was like, hey, feint the Tyranitar and then Power Whip it, and it's dead through Protect. But he didn't protect.
Yeah.
But it died anyway.
Yeah, the Tyranitar wasn't even necessarily an important part of his team this week. It just needed to set up the Sand, which, because it had a Smooth Rock, is now going to be up for the next 8 turns, which gives Dracozolt some fast boy speed. I recommended Ground DMZ with Dig for Mienshao. How do you feel about that? Like, it didn't happen, but how do you feel that would have been?
I think it would have been fine.
Alright, fair enough. So at this point, Jesus isn't a bit
My
of
whole
a
thing was like, he was running Scarf Chandelure, so I was like, you don't want Sand up, because Excadrill becomes faster than Chandelure under Sand.
Yeah, really bad switch into Blastoise there.
Yeah, not a great one.
Yeah, coming into Dracozolt is never something you want to do, especially with something like Blastoise, especially right now when you've got 2 fast Pokemon out on the field.
Yeah. So, as we see, Dracozolt outspeeds.
Good Protect there.
Yeah, still gonna go through the protect a little bit. Now we see that Excadrill actually doesn't outspeed, which is odd.
I guess the same force. Yeah, however, it is like max special defense and assault vest just to make sure that it does live anything coming from that Chandelure. And now Chandelure is gone.
Yeah,
because Rock Slide. Okay, now this is gonna be big because how Jesus plays around Primarina is really gonna change this up because he's got to last through 4 more turns of a fucking quick ass motherfucker. How was that
not
fake
the
out?
guy I would have faked out personally.
But he does actually go for the Mienshao there.
Yeah.
Which I find somewhat strange. Goes for the Hyper Voice, so it does take that out. I guess he was worried about a Steel type move, but Steel's actually not super effective on Primarina.
No, Electric is though.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Electric, bad call from Lazadin here with the Diancie. I can see I could have seen him going for a Protect there on Diancie to sort of, you know, predict out the Anchor Shot, but he doesn't. Does do a lot though.
I mean, he probably thought it was going to die.
Yeah, and it almost did. That was probably a roll. And now we're out to the last two on Jesus' side, and there's really not much he can do because both these Pokemon are fucking incredibly weak to Dracozolt, and Dracozolt calls it correctly. Had he not, that might have been the end for it.
Cordilli Swords dances because it's funny.
It's a funny set. Not that it matters. That is the match. I think maybe Jesus could have turned it around if he called the protects correctly. I think probably either.
I think the Blastoise sack was.
The Blastoise sack was.
From.
Yeah, for sure. Not having Mega Blastoise with like Aura Sphere and Water Pulse. And
it had Muddy Water, I think it did.
Oh, he switched it to Muddy Water? He was running.
I asked him to switch to Muddy Water because of Cordilli.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, just so many good moves on that thing, and yikers. I don't think he would have won, but I think he could have taken out that Dracozolt and maybe had some stuff in, because then at that point it was just Xatu and Cradily. Anyways, on to the next one. We got Feanor versus Post. Man, again, every week with this guy is so great, so let's see what Feanor's got up his sleeve. How are you feeling about these teams?
I'm looking like Feanor brought like his A team. Look at all those threats.
I mean, those are all there. I mean, I'm pretty sure those, maybe with the exception of Corviknight, were like his first 6 picks.
Yep.
I think Corviknight came a lot later.
Corviknight came a lot later when he had like a open A tier slot when everyone else was taking C tiers.
Sure, yeah. I think Volcanion makes a lot of sense this week because Feanor running Rain, Volcanion, both with the fire and the water. Does it even get fighting? It probably gets like Focus Blast or some shit, right?
Volcanion gets like every type.
Great.
It gets like Steam Eruption, it gets Heat Wave, it gets Earth Power, it gets Sludge Bomb, it gets Solar Beam, it gets Focus Blast, it gets anything you want.
Oh, cool. Love that. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Seeing Stakataka here, I think, is going to be really, really good if he can get that Trick Room up.
I mean, Trick Room would be good for Stakataka, but like, kind of bad for the rest of his team. He only has 1 Swift Swimmer.
That's true, but I mean, Darmanitan and Kyurem are quite fast. And I mean, whatchamacallit?
Darmanitan and Kyurem are both slower than Espeon and Lucario.
Well, right, but Lucario has priority.
Priority moves are weak.
Yeah, that's fair. However, they could have been stronger. I gotta call Post out here. He actually ran full special attack and special nature Lucario, even though all of his moves are physical.
Oh.
By accident, because he originally was thinking of running a special Lucario, and then he switched it, and he never switched his stats.
Dude, I do that all the time.
It's really unfortunate. But I really think that Trick Room is good here, because even though, sure, Espeon and Lucario maybe aren't great with it, Stack Attack of Volcanion is all this team needs in Trick Room.
Yeah, and like Weezing is a pivot, and like you're good.
Yeah, Weezing's a great pivot. Okay, let's get into it. Actually, how are we feeling about Feanor's team?
I kind of like Sableye. It's like secret anti-trick room tech.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I think Post makes a pretty good decision here. So on turn 1, the Starmie gets faked out, and at this point, this Starmie was running Trick Room, and I think it would have been very easy for Starmie to fall into the trap of I need to get up the Trick Room. That's why I'm here. The defensive pivot comes in, but he actually goes for the Grass Knot to get rid of that thing as soon as possible. I think that was a really good idea. Foul play is going to take care of that.
He didn't actually Stomping Tantrum the Lucario, which switched into Wheezing. That was a very good predict. That double into Starmie just takes it out.
Yeah, the Levitate there. Yeah, I mean, Galarian Wheezing with Levitate is quite good, especially right now. You don't really care about Misty Terrain. So Trick Room is up. Espeon is setting it up. Espeon does not particularly care for it. Those Thunderbolts doing a decent bit.
Yeah, considering it's a Wheezing.
Yeah.
It takes a very little because of that Barbiri
Berry. That Scald on the other hand. More. Jesus, yeah.
And oh my, what's it doing?
So Twinkle Tackle here. Twinkle Tackle here was meant for, I know, or for Duraludon, I believe. Maybe, I don't remember what Pokemon is for. But regardless, he didn't bring it, and so he was like, okay, I'll do that. I think maybe saving that for Kyurem would have been good. But alas, I think this is a mistake on Post's part, is having Espeon stay in and just use Dazzling Gleams.
I mean, it's very slow under the Trick Room.
Yeah, I don't
but
think...
But now Volcanion, the monster, comes out. It's actually physical. What?
Yeah. But I just don't feel Espeon's doing enough damage here, because, like, both of these Pokemon on Feanor's side are very easy to set up against, because they're both, you know, just kind of annoyances. I think bringing in Stacka here.
Personally, I'd be scared of like that thing that just died doing whatever it wants against these two. But
yeah,
even in the rain, I'm kind of surprised that took it out.
Yeah, I just don't think Espeon really was doing much good there. I think Post just wanted it to die. Bad call there. The U-turn has been shown in previous weeks. So that was not completely unexpected.
I don't think he's that upset about losing Espeon at this point.
Yeah, maybe I think he wanted to at that point, yeah. But at this point, he does not have a Trick Roomer except for Stacka himself, which is really bad for Post, because that kind of makes it a empty slot on the team. Really good switch into
that was very good.
Really smart.
I'm going to go for the speed drops, but I mean, I feel like that's a little bit of a scary thing to do now that you know his archetype.
Yeah. I also do want to note, I do think the kill on Politoed was not a good idea there. How do you feel about that? I don't think so. I think having Politoed out, I think it was the same thing as Espeon. Feanor just wanted Politoed to die there, and because if he switched it out and brought it back in, the only thing that benefited from it...
I mean, Post was going for a double kill. He figured Darmanitan's dropping in close combat.
Yeah.
So we'll kill Politoed.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think that was particularly good. I think having to force Feanor into a switch there, if he wanted the Drizzle back up, and the only thing really benefiting from Drizzle...
Personally, though, I wouldn't have ever close combated there, because Sableye exists, and Darmanitan's also weak to Steel.
Weak to Steel, right, so Meteor Mash would have been the way to go, yeah. Because basically all of his remaining team is weak or will die to Meteor Mash, assuming you are max attack.
Given there is the point of Meteor Mash's 90% accuracy.
I think it's still worth it.
And you want Darmanitan dead.
I think it would still have been worth it to go for the Meteor Mash there. But yeah.
At that point, worst comes to worst, you can like calc it, see what the damage is on Sableye, because it's not taking a ton from Meteor Mash.
Sure, of course. But hey, you also have the chance of the attack boost. But with 4%, Mega Swampert, even with Swift Swim, isn't going to be doing much. A Bullet Punch could honestly probably take it out.
I doubt it.
Really? Assuming it was a max attack Lucario with adaptability.
It's not.
Well, right, but Feanor doesn't know that.
Yeah, so?
I'm just saying, like, from Feanor's point of view, bringing the Politoed out and bringing it back in for rain again is not worth it for him, because Swampert is so low.
No. It's not.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I just think the Politoed kill was not in his best interest there because it allows Feanor to now have 2 threats on his team at a time. In comes Stakataka. This is actually a good switch because he's preserving the Volcanion here.
Yeah.
And I think that's really, really important. The Draco doing probably would have killed the Volcanion there, right?
Probably.
Yeah. So there's the
that
close
burn
combo.
saves the Kyurem's life.
Uh-huh. And the Bullet Punch does
Bullet Punch
not
still
kill.
isn't going to do it because of that burn.
Yeah, but he is going...
Staka's not going to go down.
Yeah, now at this point, Kyurem really does need to switch. Although, at this point, I think a Bullet Punch will take out...
Yeah, I mean, look how gimped that Lucario is.
Yeah.
It's got -2 attack, -1 speed, -1 on both of its defenses, and see, it didn't take it out.
There you go. Sableye, bigger threat here than I think is being realized, but of course you gotta.
I mean, the win condition for now is to leave Sableye alive. You have to.
Yeah, because Sableye is going to be doing about 30%, whereas literally anything else coming from Feanor is going to do a lot more. Shuka Berry coming in so much fucking clutch there.
Yeah,
allowing post.
It would have killed. I think it cuts the damage in half, right?
Yeah, it would have killed. Yeah, so that is so valuable because without that, Post would have lost this. But instead, Post is flipping his protects, gets the Bullet Punch and the kill, and
because Sableye can't do any damage to Lucario. It completely resists the foul play.
Mm-hmm.
Although he's going to protect it anyway.
And there it goes. Down it goes. Really solid plays from Post coming back when he was down to 2.
Yeah, that was really good playing from behind.
Yeah, that was very, very good playing from behind. Feanor made some good calls. I think his work with Corviknight out was well done. He made some good calls with Darmanitan as well. I think Kyurem White didn't act as scary as it needed to be, mainly because it was in against a Stakataka. I don't think.
I mean, it did 2-ko that Stakataka.
No, it didn't. It got
yeah,
Stakataka.
But I mean, it did what it needed to do. It killed the Stakataka.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. No, but I mean, from Post coming with the protects, great plays from the protects. Great plays from both these guys. Honestly, really one of my favorite matches of the season. There's a lot of goes. There's a lot of favorite matches. That's how it be.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Finally, I don't like this match though. Eggpling versus OJ. I don't like the way that this match was played. I'm not a big fan. Eggpling versus OJ Otter. Let's talk about it. OJ Otter, I think maybe for the first, and I'm not trying to be BM, but I think maybe for the first time this season, OJ Otter's actually drafted or actually brought like a really good team against Egg here.
I do like his 6 this week a lot.
I think his 6 are very, very strong. I think Embor could have possibly replaced Samurott, but I think as is, it looks really good.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, I think good from OJ. I think Superfang is great because I mean Eggpling's got Aegislash, he's got Cresselia. I mean I
don't really think Superfang hits Aegislash, sir.
Okay, well that's fine. Forget me. It's cool. No, dude. Plasma Fists though, obviously. Scrappy, come on, you know. No, fair point. But against Cresselia, it's great. Against Tanky Shaman, it's great. Against Druddigon. Mr. Rhyme, really good power play from Eggpling here because Freeze Dry is super effective on a solid like 80% of OJ's team.
Look at 5 of his team members; they're weak to it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything except for Mew. And so I think bringing the Crocodile is very smart against that. Crocodile can do a lot there. Zoroark is an interesting pick. I think Zoroark is good here if it can fake the Mew out, and I don't mean literally fake it out, but I think that's like that. Otherwise,
I mean, if you can bait the Mew, yeah,
if you can bait the Mew. Otherwise, Egg's looking great here. I think Druddigon is a great answer to Serperior. I think Aegislash is a great answer to Mega Altaria. Keldeo with Air Slash honestly does a lot here.
Yeah, it's a very sick Gen 8 buff.
Yeah. And Mega Gallade as well. I mean, Mega Gallade's got like Ice Punch and X Scissor. That's pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling?
I feel like Superior can go off this match.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think Druddigan needs to be the one to sort of take care of that because it's got the Dragon Tail and the glare and stuff.
Even then, Superior can just kill it with Dragon Pulse.
That's true. That's true. It does in fact get Dragon Pulse. Would it kill from base though, or would it have to be boosted? Assuming
It would
Druddigan.
have to be boosted.
It would have to be boosted.
Superior
Okay.
is so weak.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like 95.
Superior is the weirdest Pokemon. Every time I'll say, yeah, Superior is so weak, but Superior can take over the game.
Yeah, I mean Superior is like base 95 special attack, so that's not strong. But Leaf Storm be like that. Yeah, I mean I think that's the match. Anything else?
Nah.
All right, cool. We'll see you guys next week. I'm kidding. So in with the Rhyme and the Age Slash, I think that was pretty good lead. He's guaranteed.
It's an even better lead because you don't know if that's really the lead.
I mean, fair enough. In comes Gallade.
Stop to Gallade, gonna take a ton of damage from that Crunch, even though it's not weak to it.
Gets a freeze here.
Oh no, he's frozen.
What's the percent on that?
10.
10. God damn. That's
I think
rough.
all freezing moves are 10.
And so
Gallade's gonna Mega. It's gonna go for the X Scissor. He could have gone for a fighting move. Would have killed.
Yeah, or Ice Punch, or anything.
Ice Punch would not have killed.
Okay, well, fighting
But a
move.
fighting move would have.
I don't know if he was running a fighting move.
Oh,
Was he? You saw the team.
I don't remember.
Okay, fair enough.
I just legal checked it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Gonna get that chip on Mr. Rhyme, which is.
Ooh, who's that? Oh.
Yep. Druddigon has completely infiltrated. Also,
Another freeze.
another freeze.
That's real bad for OJ playing from behind.
This is the luckiest Mr.
Yeah.
Rhyme. But Superior does get its boost off.
Yeah,
What is your boy gonna do? That's what he's gonna do.
Sludge Bomb, pretty good.
Oh my gosh, he poisoned him!
God, yes. Bad play on bringing Keldeo in.
At least that one's 30%. Gonna get the Leaf Storm off on the Keldeo, gonna take it out. But Zoroark is still just sitting here, ready to go.
Yeah, going for
Gonna
the frozen.
take out the frozen Crobat.
Taking out the frozen Crobat when there's a fucking 2x special attack. Superior sitting right there is maybe not the best play.
Yes, Superior is about to die anyway, but it does get another free
It gets another turn out here.
Yeah.
Which is
It gets another
bad.
free kill right now. And Altaria is gonna Mega.
Yeah.
Gonna take out the Zoroark with the
Yeah.
Dragon Pulse.
And the return doing very, very little here.
Yep.
And somehow not killing in response. I don't know how that
It does
was
100%, but it doesn't die.
What? Yeah, why?
That's just a showdown bug. It rounds to 100%. It did like 99.7.
That's so weird that it lived that. Anyways, Egg's in a good position here, I think, because he can protect on Druddigan here and really just... I'm not sure about that King Shield. I guess it sort of makes sense, but yeah, it sort of makes sense.
It's the rough skin kill.
The rest can kill. So it's down to 2 here.
Okay, so I remember how this match ends.
Yeah, me too. Egg's in a really, really good position here.
So Samurott has Thawed, and it goes for Protect, and now Aegislash is going to attack it.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
Yeah, now Aegislash does on this turn have to King Shield because he is going to be slower.
Yep,
So
and he'll
that's
die
just a
if he
fair
doesn't.
point. Yes.
So now this is like typical singles Aegislash 1v1.
Yeah. Water Pledge there.
But
Yeah, that was kind of...
this is like the craziest prep I've ever seen, having Encore on Samurott. So now he's locked into King's Shield.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
good from OJ. Good play there.
Yeah, and I mean, you're always going to be faster. He doesn't have Shadow Sneak. He's, I think, revealed No, he hasn't revealed everything.
No, but he has revealed that he is special. Shadow Ball and Flash
Yes.
Cannon, so...
But I mean, Aegislash is usually mixed.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
now he's
it
going
goes
to
for the
Encore him
Encore
again. And
again.
basically, this is going to be like... This could be long.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Like,
basically...
if it was played optimally, it would be long.
Yeah. I mean,
Because,
basically, he gets
there's
some
always
water...
a chance he breaks through.
Yeah, he
There's
gets
always
some
a
water
chance.
pledges, and also if this King Shield just runs out of PP, he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
Of course, if Aegislash does get off basically a single move here, Samurott is dead.
But for some reason, he decides not to
Yeah.
Encore.
And not encoring the King Shield there was strange.
Yeah. I mean, you had to.
Yeah, you had to if you wanted to win that. So bad call there. Comes out with the water pledge. What else on his team would have been? I guess grass pledge for the swamp.
Yeah, probably.
I suppose.
Superior.
Yeah. And he's gonna get
that's
that
the
kill.
game.
Yes. I think Aegis did make a good call at the end there, going for the toxic instead of the straight kill, because he really had little knowing of what the Samrock could have done the encore again. And so I think he was prepared to go for a full I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Never mind me.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, never mind. I'm an idiot. So that was a match. Honestly, not great plays from Eggpling. He really let that. He got super lucky with 2 freezes, all that stuff. Leaving the Superior alive that long was a bad call. There were a couple bad switches on his part. He still ended up winning. But that's the match. How are you feeling about this week?
I don't know.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna name the MVP.
Go for it.
It's Friendship.
Okay.
Friendship is the MVP. Friendship was more important. Feanor and Post, they've known each other for so long. They finally met each other on the battlefield, and you know what? They decided friendship was more important. So Friendship's the MVP, boys and girls. That's how it be.
That was a very good match.
Yes.
From both of them.
From both players. I think it was great. I mean, just Post really playing from behind super well, and Feanor not making it easy for him, playing with the advantage with Darmanitan. Really, really good. And I cannot choose one of them to give it to, so not Feanor, excuse me. So Friendship wins. Friendship's MVP of Quick Ball Week 5, and that's how it is. Alrighty, so I guess that is it. I've been Techno Void. This is, who are you again? Have we decided?
I don't know. I'm Igloo.
You're Igloo. Igloo is here. He's a Pokemon analyst, I suppose. And we will see you all next week. So click here in the middle to subscribe. Please, please, I'm begging you. If you're watching this and you heard me say this, I'm begging you. It costs you nothing. Just hit the subscribe button. Over on the left, you can find the Timer Ball Week 5. And over on the right is going to be Quick Ball Week 6 if you want to see that. So we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.
See ya.